New powers call forth, from the barrel of muskets to flowers of fire in the sky. Even the quiet words on newly printed pages hold great changes within. The world, once so vast and mysterious, has grown smaller and more familiar. Yet, there are always questions to be answered, faiths to be tested, and national identities to be formed.
Hey folks, welcome back to Civilization 6 and our 3 stars each monthly challenge for April 2024. When we left off, we had just built our new settlement of Eshnuna here on near the coast of the Persian Gulf. It's our 3rd city. We're working towards a 4th and a 5th after we get our holy site. We have a number of sites planned out, and we are working into more of the techs in the Renaissance era. So we have actually skyrocketed ahead of the rest of the AI, or at least of the one we've met. So Tamiris is way back here in the classical era. We're up here in the Renaissance era, having achieved mass production early thanks to the boost. Where we left off, we were about to clear this barb camp with our units, our army here. We were about to complete the improvement on the pearls here to get ourselves an amenity and the ability to construct a harbor. We have our holy site coming online, which should give us the great profit points we need to snag the first religion. And we are playing on Prince, so maybe it's a little bit easy. I feel like if I was playing on the Emperor Challenge, definitely somebody would have built Stonehenge and would have had 2 or 3 religions by now. We probably would have lost out. And we'd probably have far more problems from Tamiris and Barbarians to deal with. But I am learning how to play the Gathering Storm expansion in this playthrough, so we played it on Prince, and it is what it is. All right, let's continue onwards here. We got a little bit of era score from settling Eshnuna. Let's have our galley make its way over here. Grab a little bit more visibility on the Antarctic there. I guess we have to move forward here with these units. I feel like this is going to... I feel like that's definitely going to spawn a unit before I can get in there. So we will continue onwards with this archer. But 2 archers and a spearman should be enough to get us where we want to go. And so we're going to bring this unit here and upgrade it to an archer. That'll get us machinery, which will let us eventually, once we get enough gold, upgrade this scout to a skirmisher. Now, the question remains... Do we still have the mission here, the quest from Candy? So we will get a free, a more powerful scout and a free envoy from doing that upgrade. Whether it's worth the gold or not, I'm not entirely sure. But I think we're going to do it anyway. We got a goody hut over there. That's important. We'd like to pick that up. We're definitely far away from the other civilizations. It's turn 46 and we've only met Tamiris. Okay, we do have a barbarian galley over here. So we might back up until we can get combat bonuses by attacking him together with this other galley. All right, let's check out Eshnuna. What are you working? You're working the horse tile. That's probably fine. You can't build us a settler. So, in terms of tiles, you don't have a whole lot of food. We would like you to get... We'd like to get a farm over here on the maze. I don't know what you're going to go for. I think going monument first here makes sense. We've got a pair of 2-2 tiles, but it's going to take way too long to build a builder, and we'd like to slot in the builder card before we build a builder here. I heard you like builders, so we put a builder in your builder. I think monument first makes sense here. We do need a little bit more culture anyway. We haven't built any monuments anywhere in the Empire. We've been focusing on other things. So we will start with a monument here, and that'll keep that city busy for a while. All right, next turn. Tamiris is unhappy with us. We're about to clear the camp, so calm down. Calm yourself. There's a little bit of land here that we weren't able to see because there were some barbarians we ran into down here. But I think it's important to get out into the continent to meet other civs and find other city-states. So let's progress... Let's progress up the coast here. And we can make our way that way. This would be a very nice city for us. If we can get this settled and then come out to the coast, this would be a very nice coastal city. We've got some reef, we've got pearls here, we've got honey, we've got rice. I would probably very much like to get a city here. And then later in the game, we can maybe come down and do something with the Chocolate Hills or another coastal city. But if we get a second city here, we can kind of block... I mean, yeah, Tamiris is way up here. So we can probably get cities on both sides of this river. There's some mountain ranges there, which we're going to capture some of that with this. Yeah, we can probably get 2 coastal cities here. We prefer to settle on a river where possible, so one of these 2 tiles, definitely very valuable to us. Possibly this one. Get the honey, get the hill. We don't know what's up here yet, but we get 2 hills out of that. Plus, we can put the harbor here and the commercial hub there. That seems like a pretty good city. A little light on production here on the initial tiles, but we can build towards these 2 hills and get some mines going. And there is a 2 food, 1 production, 1 tile here. 1 gold tile here, which is kind of nice. We can build towards that. No woods in the immediate surroundings. So, yeah, it might be a little rough. We'll see what's up here. But between these 2 tiles, I think one of them is going to be a city. Let's go check out our archer. Somehow this did not spawn. Somehow this did not spawn a unit. So let's grab that. We'll take those 33 gold. We'll start heading home. I think we do know there's a barb camp down here somewhere. Let me put on the barbarian lens. And I have forgotten to start the timer. So I've been recording for 7.5 minutes. All right. So when that gets to 38, I'm done for the day. All right, let's get our fishing online here. This is going to give us the shipbuilding, I think, or whatever it is that lets us make harbors.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
We earned a we earned an achievement there, a Steam achievement. I think it was earning techs behind your current era or something like that. But we've earned celestial navigation, so traders can embark. We need a trader soon. We need that. We can build a harbor now, as well as the Great Lighthouse and the lighthouse building. As soon as this... Well, I think we need a second settler out of this city. But as soon as we get settlers done, you're going into harbor production for sure. And then commercial guild. What's this called? Commercial hub. I don't think we have the tech for commercial hub, do we? No, we need to make a trade route for that. Okay. Still, that is a very nice pickup, and we got the Pearl Luxury online. Let's check what we're doing here. We're hardcore into gold and production at the moment for the settlers and the gold. It looks like we're now working the Pearl tile. That's also generating faith for us. So what did we get from putting the fishing boats down? We got 1 food and 1 gold, it looks like, plus the amenity. Okay. I'm happy with that. Destroyed a barbarian camp for era score. I think our tiles here are fine. What do I have locked in? I have this locked in, which might be given up for something like production somewhere, I think. We're okay on production here. We have the... Where can you see the buildings you actually have? We need more amenities, though, and more housing. So... Where can you see the buildings you've actually built in a city? I guess I hovered the tile here. We have the Palgum. Yeah, we have the Palgum here. And I guess it doesn't show the production on the tile, but we can see we have +2 from Palgum. Okay. You are going to get upgraded to an archer, which is going to get us another tech.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big machine. Machines never come with any spare parts, you know. They always come with the exact amount they need.
All right, so we have unlocked the Skirmisher, as well as Crossbowman, very powerful ranged unit, especially this early in the game. The Siege Tower, and the Kilwa Kisiwani Wonder, which I'm not familiar with. +3 envoys when built. When you are the suzerain of a city-state, this city receives a plus 15 boost to the type bonus provided by that city-state. If you're suzerain of 2 or more city-states of that type, an additional plus 15% boost is given to all your cities. Must be built on a flat tile adjacent to the coast. That seems pretty good. I haven't found like an amazing city-state bonus. So suzerain here is relic every time you discover a natural wonder. 50% faith from relics. We don't have any relics. I'm not sure. We're going to be getting into like Mont Saint Michel and Apostles, so I'm not sure whether we'll have those. Trade routes are fine. The Nihang units are fine. Regional effects from your industrial zone. This one I would like to have, actually. Becoming suzerain here might be nice. We don't need it yet because we don't have the industrial zone, but that's one to keep an eye on. All right. Archers start moving home, or, well, where do we have another barbarian camp? Like, the fact that we have this army, we really need to use it. I mean, we might be able to take this city from Tomiris, but then she'd be pissed at us for the rest of the game. I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Early game aggression is nice and all, but I'd like to be using these units to harvest barbarian gold if I can. We don't actually know of one on the map at the moment. There's definitely one over here somewhere, though. We might reveal it with this galley. There was a barbarian galley as well. So we might start moving these guys east to clear out the area around where we want to settle here. We got to do something with them. We're not getting any garrison bonuses from any cards, so like settling them in our 3 cities is sort of pointless. Nobody's attacking us. The fact that we've just cleared a camp means another one will pop soonish in unrevealed or unwatched territory. So like we could definitely have something. Well, Venice is probably watching some of this. We could have another barb camp pop soon. We need to be ready for that. But maybe we'll start moving this army of 3 archers and a spearman east a bit. And then you need how much gold to upgrade here? You need 165. Wow, that's expensive. Once we get our harbor down and our commercial district, that we're going to be getting an additional 10 gold per turn, so that could be good. Yeah, let's start moving you. This galley can go join up with its Brohim. Now, do galleys get adjacency units? We picked up the Civic that... No, we haven't. In 2 turns we get that. I don't actually know. So let's hold off on... Let's go check out this little chunk of the ocean. Let's hold off a little bit and wait for them to join up, since this one has nowhere else to go anyway. All right, let's choose production. We completed the holy site, and we should have gotten a free... We should have gotten a free shrine. Yes, we got a free shrine as well. So we should now be generating 6 great profit points per turn. I guess that'll happen next turn. Scythia is getting very close here. So we won't see this benefit for another turn. She might have saved up enough faith to buy it too. We only have 11.2 faith. But let me just double check. Holy Site does provide 1 great profit point per turn and allows us to purchase the shrine, which we got for free. That generates another great profit point per turn. And what does the citizen slot do if I was to work this? I don't actually know. If I threw someone in here, what does that do? How do I know what that does? I think it generates 2 faith from work tiles. I guess it's like 2 faith is not a lot. Does anything else go up? Food goes down. Yeah, I don't think we actually want to work that right now. Okay. Choose production. We need a settler. We have 4 pop, so it's a little rough getting a settler right now, but we need it. We have the policy card in as well. Plus 50% production towards settlers. While that card is in, we need to expand our empire. We're going to have a settler here in 4 turns. And we're going to have a settler here in 5 turns. So This one might be the one who ends up going there, and this one might head over here. All right, next turn. Let's continue exploring. And we will, I think, there could be a barbarian camp there. Let's send you to check, and then you can come down around and meet up with the rest. It's slow going here to get out of these rainforests and mountains. A little bit faster if we cross the river here. Okay. Let's wait to meet up with this guy. Okay, so now she's glad we cleared that camp. Okay.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Okay, there's our flanking and support combat bonuses for all combat units. I feel like that must include our galleys. We have a card for cavalry production. We don't need it. Let's cross the river here. Let's have you go check out this square. Okay, it was empty. Everybody else start moving. Including the spearmen. Let's have you meet up with your brother so we can get those combat flanking bonuses. I can't fortify here. Let's run well, yeah, let's run away for now, see if he follows. And I don't need the policy reminder. Next turn. Okay, a major flood. Surging murky water rushes over the land around the river during an intense flood. The Great Zab River experienced a natural disaster. Hey, we got our prophet. Very nice. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get our religion online. Let's definitely do that. We also should have gotten... Yes, we got +2 housing from... our holy site and +2 amenities. So we have 5 of 2 required. So why don't the amenities travel over here? Do I need a road for that? How do amenities work in Gathering Storm? Amenity sources. Amenities can come from a wide variety of sources. Each type of luxury resource can contribute up to 4 amenities to your empire, 1 per city, to the 4 cities that need the most. Distribution happens automatically as long as the luxury resource is improved. A plantation improvement built on spices, for example. The arena provides amenities, the zoo, the stadium. So you should have pearls. Hang on, let me look at my resources here. Pearls are going to 3 cities. That's our only amenity right now? I guess it is. So you have your amenities are coming from where? 1 from luxuries, 2 from entertainment. That must be a capital bonus. And then 2 from the holy site. Okay, that makes sense. So we need to get these olives online, like ASAP, and the jade down here. But we have to build our settlers first. We've got 92 gold. We're working on a promotion for that scout there. All right. I think I understand. All right, let's get our religion. Yes, we beat Tomiris by 2 turns. Very nice. And we're going to pick up Zoroaster here. All right, found a religion. Very nice. Okay, so for our religion, I always pick Taoism. It feels like it's not controversial in the way that some of the other established religions are. We'll be spreading that for Babylon. And we already have +2 amenities and +2 housing from our Pantheon, so let's figure out what we want next. Ideally, we want to generate as many great people as we can to help us get wonders or buildings or technologies that we can't get from, or that we're having trouble getting through Eureka's. So what's available here? We have warrior monks. I don't think so. Feed the world. Shrines and temples provide +3 food and +2 housing each. This would help us grow, which would increase our faith per person, I guess. Religious community. International trade routes provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites and an additional +2 gold for every building in the holy site district. This one could be good. We're not there yet, but we're going to have a ton of trade routes in this playthrough. Shrines and temples provide culture equal to their intrinsic faith output. That's not bad. That might help us as we delay our theater squares, probably to build a bunch of holy sites. Shrines and temples provide culture equal to their intrinsic faith output. We don't need amenities. Holy site district's faith adjacency bonus provides production as well. Work ethic seems really good. May purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. We don't need that. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. We're not going to be doing a lot of combat, so I don't know we're going to... or theological combat. I don't know that we're going to get a lot of relics. So... Feed the world seems good. Religious community seems good. Choral music seems okay. It would help us out now and maybe over the long term as well. Work ethic is probably good. So what do I want for my empire? Do I want production? I think we're going to be okay on production from what we've seen. We're going to be pretty delayed on culture for a while. Food and housing helps us grow, which helps us get more districts, helps us just multiply everything. We already have housing from this, but the +3 food could be really good. But I think we're not going to get a huge benefit from religious community now, but I do intend to have a commercial hub in almost every city. International trade routes get +2 gold. An additional +2 for every building in the Holy Site District. So if we have a shrine, a temple, and some other building, that's +6 gold per trade route, which could really help power us accelerating our economy early and purchasing gold people late. I think I'm going to go for religious community here. Okay, next up, we have additional beliefs here. Boy, there's a lot. Stupa for our faith and amenity, no. Faith and science, no. Synagogue might be good for us here. We want a lot of faith to purchase great people, so Stupa could be really good. My diplomatic favor, I don't think we need. We don't need missionaries to spread. World Church could be good as we grow, getting more culture to help unlock civics. And like I said, we're probably going to delay our theater squares for a while. They're like the least important civic for me for this build. Envoys could be okay. Not super hyped about it. +1 faith or +1 culture from each holy site or theater square district, respectively, for each city following this religion. Now, that could be good. If we built like 15 cities, then that's +15 faith at our holy sites, right? Is that real? And then, like, if we get a card to double faith bonuses, that's like +30. That could be very strong. If we built a lot of cities, that could be incredible. Religious pressure, no. Scripture is usually good, but it's more for a religious victory. Cities start with this religion. This is pretty nice, actually, but I don't think I'm going to be going too far with my cities. I think we're going to stay clustered pretty tightly, so city pressure should do it. I don't need missionaries and apostles. I don't need healing. I don't need crusade. I don't need a slot for religious art. Gurdwara would be nice, but we already have Ritter Goddess. Meeting House could be nice for production. Science, culture, gold, and faith for each city following this religion that has a world wonder. That's a little bit much. We already have gold from trade route, so I don't think we need tithe. Pilgrimage. +2 faith for each city following this religion. How does that... How is this lay ministry not the most powerful? Am I reading this wrong? +1 faith from each holy site or theater square district, respectively, for each city following this religion. So each holy site gets +1 faith for each city following this religion. So if we have 15 cities, or let's say we have 10. We have 10 cities, and each one has a holy site. Then each holy site gets plus 10 faith per turn. Does that count as an adjacency bonus that we can double, or no? That's just in the city, right? So that would be like an extra 100 faith per turn. That seems incredibly strong. Whereas like with synagogue, you get plus 5 faith. That's half as much, and you have to construct the synagogue. What else do we have here? Zeal, Defender of the Faith, Itinerant Preacher. I think we're going for lay ministry. And then we just, yeah, this seems amazing to me. All right, let's found this religion. Plus 3 era score, very nice. It is said that when Zoroaster founded Taoism, the world's first religion, the sun broke through the clouds and a sweet scent filled the air. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. We get a boost to the Theology Civic for having founded a religion. That's very nice. If we look at our era score here, we need 46 era score to avoid, or no, 47 to avoid the normal, to avoid the Dark Age. Got 17 to 31 turns here. I don't know how this works. Like, if you reach Golden Age, you get the shortest. If you're not quite past the Dark Age, you get the longest, or it's random and we don't know. I'm not sure. It might depend on other civs as well. So we need at least 10 more to avoid a Dark Age. All right. Very happy to grab that religion. Very certain it only happened because we were playing on Prince difficulty. But I'll take what I can get. That's our civic boosted. We got the world's first religion. We have major flooding over here. So the flooding, how does the flooding work? Where does it, I guess it comes from mountains, right? Because it looks like, yeah, it looks like it peters out there. So I know, I've watched somebody play Gathering Storm. I know there's a dam you can build to prevent the flooding. How does that work? A district built on floodplains tile to improve the comfort of living along this river prevents damage from flooding of this river. Though yields from flooding drop by 50%. Prevents food loss during drought. Only one may be built along each river's floodplain. Whichever player completes one first. And the river must traverse at least 2 sides of the dam hex. Military engineers can spend a charge to complete 20% of a dam's production. I think, so we get plus 3 housing and amenity and appeal. That all seems nice. I think we have buttress. No. Oh, we're gonna have to build a classical era or later built wonder to get this. We might not be able to do that. We might have to hard research buttress. Is it visible to us right now? Buttress. Yeah, 63 turns to research this. Classical era or later wonder. So Terracotta Army, Machu Picchu. Colossus is probably the one we could build the easiest. There's Petra. Colossus or the Great Lighthouse are probably the ones we can do. Jebel Barkal seems tough. And then these later. Yeah, that's going to be hard for us to research, so we probably want to think about getting either Colossus or Great Lighthouse going. Once we've got our harbor built, maybe? I'm not sure. Definitely something to think about. And then, so the floodplains provide additional food, right? So we're going to have some damage if we build here, but I don't think we can avoid it. I think we just eat it for now and like live with it until we can build a dam. Because I want that city. It's got the adjacency bonus from the industrial zone, and it's a good city. Aside from the flooding. All right. Unit needs orders. You start coming home, or heading east rather. We'll explore a little bit with you. You're gonna head east. You're gonna follow. All right, our galleys can now team up and get adjacency bonuses. So we'll go kill that barbarian in a moment. You're going to head east over the gypsum. All right, next turn. Let's check our... We're hard researching mathematics. Once we build 3 different specialty districts, we will earn this. And we've got 1 district. We've got 2 more planned. Soonish. Movement for naval units. We don't really need this. Maybe... 21 turns for currency. I mean, we can't do anything about it. We'll just research it, and this research is sort of wasted, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right, next turn. We've got a withering drought. A merciless sun beats down on the drought-stricken and withered earth. No rain has fallen, and the skies promise no relief. Okay, so if I attack you, I do not seem to have a combat bonus here from... Was it a... What did we research? Military something? It might have been a civic. Flanking and support combat bonuses. So we might need to be flanking him. I guess that doesn't quite work the way I thought it did. Now, oh, now I do have a flanking bonus. No, I'd have to move into this tile. So I can see it on the bottom right there. We would get a +2 flanking bonus, but we'd have to be adjacent to him, and we can't do it in here. So what I can do, actually, is back off 1 and bait him in next turn, like let him go. And when he attacks us, we should have the flanking bonus defensively, I think. We'll see if he comes into the trap or not. Ooh, a goodie hut. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's keep heading towards... We think there's a barbarian camp over here somewhere. It might be here. It might be out on this peninsula. But these guys are coming from somewhere. And we don't have anything better to do with these units that are costing us gold every turn, so we might as well try to hunt down a barb camp. You're a little exposed out there, but that's okay. Okay, we've got our archer here, or we've got our settler. I guess we travel with the scout here as an escort, and we got to get up here and settle before Tomiris gets another city. I decided I was going to settle on the tobacco to get access to it. The game says I should settle here, but I already thought this out, so let's move up here and get that city underway. Now, I need another settler from you, and then we can build our harbor. Or, wait a minute. No, let's change that. Let's have you guys go there, and we'll have this settler go up there. We'll build another settler for this city, and you get started on your harbor right now. Yes. We want the gold for sure. And the wonder for buttresses. Okay. You're working on a harbor. Let's check your tiles here. So we've got you focused exclusively on gold and production. Since you don't have amenities... Your growth is reduced by 15%, but you do have housing. So we could get one more population. I'm going to take you off gold for a second. And we'll get 1 turn. We'll get this population growth down to 1 turn. And we'll come back and take another look. Babylon's at 4. You're about to hit 2 population. Found a goodie hut and the drought. Okay, seems good. Let's go to the next turn. This warrior from Candy is cock-blocking us. Not cool, dude. Yeah. We're gonna cross the river, are we? No, we're not. We're gonna meet up over here and cross the river that way. Or I guess I could be on this side of it. That's probably fine. We have a warrior down here who should make his way up to... Well... I should have moved him earlier if I was going to escort this guy. I guess you'll head up and join these guys on their quest. And you're going to escort this settler. I would love to upgrade you to a pikeman, but we just don't have the gold for it. All right, the barbarian galley ran away. We're going to have to fight him over here. Maybe, no, he'll come in and block us from getting that support bonus, so there's nothing we can do about it. We got to get past him. Let's join up with our other units by moving down this way. Looks good. Next turn.
Without craftsmanship.
All right, there's craftsmanship.
Inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
That gives us production towards ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units. We're not building units right now. 30% production towards builders is also very nice, but it's not time to slot this in at the moment. We're still using colonization. And we haven't unlocked a government yet. We're working on political philosophy. It's been boosted, so in 9 turns we get a real actual government. Let's pick up our goody hut. 26 gold is actually really nice right now. We would very much like to be scouting with you, but we need you to get upgraded first, and that is going to cost us 165 gold. All right. We can exit the escort formation here. There's no barbarians around. Our settler can head over here. Get ready to settle that town. Our friend here wants to move north, so let's leave him alone. You're joining this train of units heading over to check out where this barbarian camp is. Let's have you cross the river now. You form an escort with the spearmen and head up here to piss off Demiris. We can get our flanking bonus here. There's a scout on a goody hut there. That barb galley is around here somewhere. He's over there. He's running. Okay, good. Let's get you back into... Where are we going to scout with you? So he's heading up this coast. I guess you're gonna... Maybe... Well, these galleys will get around here, I think, and come up along here. We'll send you, like, due north, I guess. So let's at least get you in the right area. Let's get you in the territory here. And then as soon as we have the gold, we'll upgrade you. Let's get you ready to cross the river down here. And that all looks good. Choose production. Babylon. What are we doing with Babylon? Available wonders are Stonehenge, the Hanging Gardens, and Machu Picchu. Somebody has got to be building the Hanging Gardens. It's always built, even on prints. It's got to be too late for this. Mountain tiles provide a standard adjacency bonus to commercial hub, theater square, and industrial zone cities, districts in all cities. We would get an additional adjacency bonus for our industrial zone and our commercial hub here. That's not bad, actually. There's a lot of mountains in our territory. Getting additional adjacency for them could be really good. But I don't think it's time to build that right now. This settler's going up there. This settler's ready to settle. We need one more settler here. So go ahead and build me one more settler. Then we'll switch over to builders. Food and production focus looks good. Okay. Next up is next turn. All right. So our scout here, our Kibitum, needs to keep making moves. This group has got to find... I mean, I guess we can go pick up this... If nothing else, we can pick this up. We're moving our units kind of far away from our empire. So if another barb camp pops nearby, that's going to be a long time getting back. We do need a trade route soon, vitally. We might get one for Venice. Just so we have a road, like from Babylon to Venice would be a really nice road. Let's get you over in this direction, around Venice's borders. You need to cross the river. You push forward here. Can we walk into Venice? They have... I can't remember if they have, like, firm borders at this point of the game or not. I think they do. So I don't think we can... Yeah, it would be a big problem, a big deal if we did that. We'd have to declare war. All right, let's chase down this galley. At least we're able to continue exploring now. Our scout here can now be upgraded to a skirmisher. He has 3 movement. So if I come here, I can get 1 extra movement and then upgrade. Okay. So we got our skirmisher. That awarded us an envoy as we completed the quest here in Candy, and we got our first envoy there, which is getting us to +2 faith per turn. That's nice. You are going to found a city. You are immediately probably going to get... You actually have a ton of food in production, huh? Let's lock in the food tile for that fast 3 turns of growth. And let's get to work on a monument. Or... what else could we do here? I don't think we ticked off... I think we're just outside the range to piss her off with close settling. She might complain about it, but we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles away from Piziric. So I think we're okay. This one will certainly anger her. We have some really good tiles here. We've got the honey. We've got a 2 food, 2 production tile here with the stone for the quarry. We might harvest that stone to speed things up here. We've got a bunch of these tiles. We've got a farm there. I don't think we need the growth. I mean, I would certainly like the iron. I'd like the tobacco, but I don't think we need the growth. So we don't need the monument right now. There's nobody else close to steal tiles from us. So I think we could go for... we could go for the government plaza, which might be better placed here, along with an encampment. We don't have a zone for this. We need flat land. We've delayed this. I don't know how this really works. I've never built one before. Maybe we just get a builder up to get these luxuries online. Like, we can harvest the stone to build something else. We can build a mine. We can build whatever the honey needs. I don't actually know what the honey needs. If we improve it with a camp, we'll get +2 gold and amenities. So yeah. I think building a builder here makes sense. And then it's 49 turns. So once these guys are done with their settlers, or once you're done with your settler, we'll swap in the builder tile and build a bunch of builders and improve our tiles. But I'm very, very happy we've got this city online. And I'll be happier once we have this one down. Because we can't see what she's doing. She could be on her way here with a settler right now. Okay. We've got time for 1 more turn, so let's get into it. Yeah, she is angry. Okay. So... if we promise and then break the promise, she will hate us. We're going to have to eat the grievances here. My people will settle where they please. If you cannot respect our lands, then I will not respect you. Maybe we can ameliorate that by getting an open borders deal with her. We can give it to her as a gift. What would you give me? 2 gold for 30 turns? Like, if we give it to her as a gift, it might ameliorate more borders, but just having this should do something. At least it did in the base game. Let's accept this deal. And let's check her opinion of us. That removed 9 of the 25 grievances immediately. So that's good. +6 for an unknown reason. +3 for open borders, which we just set up. We sent them a delegation. We had a friendly meeting. Only -3 because we settled them. And those grievances, I believe, fade away over time. We didn't lie to her. We didn't backstab her. So maybe she'll stay neutral and not attack us. We're also on Prince difficulty, so we're getting some help from that. Okay, let's keep traveling here. Let's see if we can find these barbarians. They got to be here somewhere.
If the delicate arch has any significance, it lies, I will venture, in the power of the odd and unexpected, to startle the senses and surprise the mind out of their ruts of habit.
Interesting. This is a new wonder to me. One tile, impassable natural wonder, provides +2 faith and +1 gold to adjacent tiles. Very nice. Let's keep making our way around Venice. And you are going to continue making your way up to this settling point. You guys are going to chase down this barbarian and scout around. And you can now head due north up into... You can go scout to Miras, actually. So you're a skirmisher now. You still have 3-3 movement. I don't know if you were never a Kibitum, so you don't get the extra sight, but you have +20. You have a ranged attack. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's get him scouting. We'll choose production here for what city? Ishuna finished its monument. All right, let's start getting a builder online here. We're going to be switching over to builders, the builder policy card very soon. It looks like 4 turns. And that's going to do it for this episode. When we come back next time, we'll continue growing our empire. We're going to found 2 more cities next episode and really start working on districts and trying to track down more Eurekas for more science. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for leaving your comments and your likes. Really, really happy about that. I don't know. I feel like it was a rough start for what I wanted to make happen, but it feels like it's going well, right? We're starting to ramp up a little bit here. We've made some decisions. Things are coming together. We snagged our religion. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.